Welcome back. So, have you ever stopped to think about how companies manage the sheer, mind-boggling complexity of a private AI cloud? Well, today we are diving deep into the answer: AI ops and automation. You can think of it as the super smart brain that keeps these incredibly powerful and very expensive systems running smoothly. Let's get right into it. Okay, before we properly kick things off, we've got our standard but very important disclaimer. Now, this is Module 12 of a 15-part tutorial, and it's based on a big report from Virtualization Options LLC. What you're getting here is general guidance, it's not a warranty, and it's definitely not legal or financial advice. So the takeaway is, as always, please make sure you talk to your own financial, technical, and legal pros before you take any action. Cool? Let's move on.
So, let's start with a really big question. Your AI cluster? I mean, this thing is a multi-million-dollar asset, right? It's the engine driving your entire innovation strategy. But let's be real. With thousands of metrics, logs, and moving parts, is your team really watching every little thing around the clock, 24/7? The scale of it all is it's staggering.
And that right there is the exact problem that AI Ops, which stands for AI for IT operations, was designed to solve. Kind of meta, right? We're using AI to manage our AI infrastructure. It's all about shifting from just reacting to problems to actually getting way out ahead of them. This is what intelligent, proactive operations really looks like in the modern world.
So what is AI ops, really? At its core, it's about applying machine learning to that absolute mountain of data your IT systems are generating every single second. The goal is simple, but it's so powerful. Use smart algorithms to spot patterns that a human team just could never catch. This lets you see weird anomalies, predict when things are about to break, and sometimes even automate the fix entirely.
Now, listen up, because this is a really critical point. AI Ops is not about replacing your expert engineers. It's about giving them superpowers. The whole idea is to arm your team with AI-driven insights. You're freeing them up from chasing down thousands of meaningless alerts so they can focus on the big strategic picture. Making the entire system better. Okay, so that's the big idea, the philosophy behind it. But what does an AIOX platform actually do on a day-to-day basis? Well, it really boils down to 4 key capabilities that all work together to make your operations smarter and more predictive.
First up, we have anomaly detection. Look, forget about those old school alarms that just go off when your CPU hits 90%. AIOps is smarter. It learns the normal, healthy heartbeat of your entire system. That means it can spot subtle, unusual patterns, like maybe storage latency is slowly creeping up in a weird way, that are often the very first whispers of a major problem coming down the tracks.
Next, building on that is predictive maintenance. Honestly, the best way to think about this is like a check engine light for your hardware, but way more advanced. By analyzing all sorts of data, like hard drive error rates or fan speeds, it can actually forecast when a piece of hardware is likely to fail. This is a game changer. It means you can schedule a replacement during a planned maintenance window instead of getting that dreaded 3 a.m. phone call about a critical failure.
Okay, now we get to automated remediation, and this is where things get really powerful. We're talking about letting the system heal itself from common problems. So imagine a GPU glitches out during a long training run. Instead of paging an engineer, the system can automatically try to reset that card, and then just resume the job right from its last checkpoint. Now, the key here, and this is super important, is to start small. Automate the simple, safe actions you have complete trust in first.
And number 4 is capacity planning. This solves that age-old question: when do we need to buy more hardware? AIOps takes all the guesswork out of it. It uses machine learning models to look at your past usage and then project your future needs. This helps you get new gear ordered with plenty of lead time so you don't hit a capacity wall, but it also keeps you from wasting a ton of money on servers that just sit there gathering dust. Now, I know this all sounds incredible, but you can't just flip a switch and expect to have a self-healing data center tomorrow. Adopting AIOps is a journey, and the best way to think about that journey is through what's called a maturity model. Basically, a step-by-step roadmap for your organization to follow. So the journey starts at level 1 with the basics, just collecting metrics and setting up simple alerts. Then at level 2, you bring all that data together in one place. But here's where it gets exciting. At level 3, analysis, the system starts suggesting potential root causes for problems. Then at level 4, prediction, it actually starts forecasting failures. And the ultimate goal, the top of the mountain, is level 5, automation, with true self-healing systems.
So, what's the key takeaway here for most organizations? The real sweet spot where you get the most bang for your buck is hitting levels 3 and 4. Just getting to a point of sophisticated analysis and solid prediction, that is a realistic, high-impact goal that will totally transform how you operate. And I've got to give you a word of caution here, and this comes straight from the source material. Do not try to leapfrog stages. Trying to jump straight to full-blown automation without mastering those foundational levels first, well, it's pretty much a recipe for disaster. You really, really have to walk before you can run with this stuff. All right, let's bring this all together and circle back to the main goal, because it's just so important to remember. The point of all this tech isn't to build a robot data center that runs itself with no humans. It's about empowering your amazing human team to manage an environment that is getting more and more complex every single day. This slide really just nails the transformation. You go from this reactive world of just manually staring at dashboards and playing whack-a-mole with problems to a proactive world of automated pattern recognition and data-driven forecasting. It is literally the difference between constantly fighting fires and preventing them from ever even starting. So to wrap it all up in a bow, the true purpose of AI Ops is to augment your human experts. By giving them better tools, deeper insights, and a helping hand from AI, you enable them to manage these incredibly complex systems with so much more efficiency and, maybe most importantly, with the power of foresight. So as we finish up, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Looking at that maturity model we just went through, where is your organization on the AI Ops journey right now? And maybe the more important question is, what's your very next step?